Do you struggle with feeling irrelevant? Did you maybe do something of value 10 to 20 years ago and haven't felt that rush since? Well, do I have the solution for you? All you need is a decent mic and another person willing to sit in front of you and listen to you talk about what it was like to be on set of Wizards of Waverly Place in 2007. People are going to eat that up. The idea of maintaining relevance is a disease that plagues anyone who's ever been relevant, pretty much, but it really seems to be plaguing the former teen and kid show stars. And you know, before I criticize them too harshly, I want to say I do understand why they're doing it. You know, sitting once a week to talk about your personal experience and maybe give some insider knowledge on little details about what it was like to be on the set of Ned's Declassified seems like a relatively easy way to make some simple money. And all you have to do is just tell interesting stories and not make it weird, which should be pretty easy.
And if our parts should end up being out together,
oh god,
in the same vicinity, like,
oh please Mose,
I wouldn't
please
rush
stop.
to put clothes back
Please.
on.
I don't know why these people thought their fans want to hear any of this.
Dude, I ran through every Ned's cast member before I landed on Devin.
I'm gonna ask a fun, weird question. When did you lose your virginity?
Oh, all the way? Did you knock it out of the park at any point?
No comment.
No comment? No comment? I kind of want to know.
Do you remember the first that I
What are
gave
you gonna ask on this
Do you
podcast? First what?
BJ.
I actually do. You really want to talk about this on the pod?
I just wanted to say.
But I can confidently say that absolutely no one wants to hear about Mose doing anything to Ned Bigsby, let alone the things that she was talking about. And let me just say, I understand this is them talking about their personal experience and maybe their most vivid memories is from their romantic life at that time.
Seriously, stop it. I will throw up.
But just because your cast may all have been dating each other at that time does not mean that people who watched your show when they were 10 want to know the private and intimate details of your sex life as a minor. Ew. Gross. And obviously, if that was the route they intended to take with the show, more power to them. You know, it's a choice. But if they weren't intending to take the show to talk about these subjects, I really don't see why they were keeping these clips in.
You kissing Rob while we were together.
No, I didn't.
Pretty sure.
No, I didn't.
Pretty sure.
Nope.
Yep.
When was
back in
that?
Georgia, and I got a call.
No, when was that?
Yep.
When and from who? If you got it from
you.
Rob, oh.
Yeah.
From me?
Yeah.
From me personally?
Yep.
I
Hey,
called you up and I said,
Hey,
hey,
this thing
I
happened.
licked Rob. That's what I said?
Like, when you make your own content, you can make yourself look like a frickin' angel. The best person ever. Even when you're frickin' Thanos in a pantsuit off camera. And even though you are able to do that, they chose to tell these stories and leave them in that make them look not good. And then our director calls cut and I'm like, where's the ham? Yeah. Yeah. Guilty. Yeah. I know. I killed me. Yeah. Do you guys remember what happened right after that? It's so crazy. Yeah, that was a crazy day. Yeah, that was a really crazy day. Are we gonna talk about that? Are we doing this? Oh my god, guys, are we doing this right now? No, guys. I think we should tell them. It's a really funny story, right? You want to do this? Yeah, let's tell them. No, I think they'll think it's funny. Okay, so anyways, we're all going down the freeway. I'm driving. We're going 90. I'm shit-faced drunk.
Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
So, how are your dick pics coming?
He started sending me dick pics about 6 months ago.
Why are you telling us this, Mose? Please stop.
With the aid of some Ambien and the condom from the hotel desk manager's wallet.
Please
the next morning I wake up.
Stop, Mose, stop. On November 1st, the charming trio themselves announced that they are no longer working with the management they had before and have no management as of right now, so they have thankfully been stopped. At least for now. But yeah, with that said, I personally don't think I can ever watch Ned's Declassified ever again. So, And then on the other side of the spectrum of the nostalgia bait, reminiscent, let's talk about a show we were on 20 years ago podcast, you just have the Wizards of Waverly Place rejects begging their former co-stars to come onto their show for clout in a very unprofessional manner.
I want everyone to know that we've asked every single person from the show to be on Wizards of Waverly Pod.
Yeah, multiple times over a long period of time.
Every single actor, every single person, David Henry, Jake T. Austin, we would love to have you on the show. It would be great to have you here.
Like, they really made a point to be like, we've asked multiple times. We've begged. We've sent flowers. I took his mom to brunch the other week. We have done everything, and they won't come on the show. And I don't know, Jerry, maybe they just don't want to come on the show. These former Disney side characters are hell-bent on getting their more popular counterparts on their show by any means necessary. What the hell is this?
Jake T. Austin and David Henry, I have taken both of your families and placed them in a secure location. If you want to see their safe return, you must come on the Wizards of Waverly podcast and speak about your experiences from when you were 14.
Oh no, I really don't want to do that. And thankfully, the very monumental and very original idea of making a podcast about a show you were on in 2005 has died down a bit. You know, there's only so much nostalgia bait you can do. There's only so many juicy behind-the-scene details you can give before it gets a little stale, or you're talking about fucking Coconut Head. You know, relevancy is a dicey subject in 2024. With TikTok, today, relevancy has never been easier to obtain, but the market has also never been more saturated with content and people trying to blow up. So you have to do something to stand out or grasp at any opportunity that falls into your lap. And what I think is a prime example of capitalizing off opportunity and making something out of literally nothing is the Hawk Tuah girl herself, Miss Haley Spit on That Thing Welch.
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing.
You know, you make a one-off joke one time on the side of the road to some weirdo with a microphone interviewing drunk girls, and suddenly you become the biggest meme of the week. And again, 2 weeks later when Instagram Reels gets it. And did this girl let her meme die off and disappear into the abyss of people who were turned into memes? No. No, she didn't. She flocked to Los Angeles, California, all the way from Belfast, Tennessee. She got signed by an agency and eventually made the Hawk Tuah podcast, which is honestly really funny. That's a really funny name. And you know, a lot of people were wanting to mock Tuah, this girl, saying, ugh, she's doing too much, and ugh, why does she have a platform? And a few weeks ago, I probably would have come to her aid. Tell her to block Tuah out the haters. Tell her to go on and shock Tuah the masses. Walk Tuah the walk Tuah. I'm sorry, I'll stop. So, you know, if you were in her shoes, would you not jump at that opportunity? And before I continue, let me just say real quick that everything I'm about to say is all alleged and not proven. But Haley, she had to go on. She had to go on and prove them right. You know, Haley, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Hawk Tuah, Haley Welsh, launched her own crypto coin on the Solana network. The coin almost immediately went to a $500 million market cap, up from around $60 million. As you can see, it came crashing down almost back to its previous levels at what it launched at.
And alas, the why are they famous to full-blown scammer pipeline claims another inductee. So, believe it or not, I am not a crypto bro. I know, I'm exactly the type. I don't know much about cryptocurrency besides the basics. I mean, I'm not even on Crypto Talk. I only found out about this Hawk Tuah coin scam thing from this soundbite.
Like,
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Where Haley sounds like a cartoon character from Looney Tunes.
That's all, folks.
I'm sorry, I just can't get over how when her vocal cords rub together, that is the sound that naturally comes out of her mouth.
But anywho,
Crazy, dude, crazy. But I heard that and I was like, what a funny soundbite. I wonder what this is about. And this is how I found out about Hawk Coin and the accusations that she scammed her fans out of millions. So again, this is all alleged, but in very basic terms, people are thinking that this coin was made by Hailey and her team with the intention to rug pull her fans and anyone that buys. Again, I am not a crypto expert. And honestly, right now, I kind of feel like a toddler who like paused their Cocomelon and put their iPad up on the table in front of them, started filming themselves trying to explain astrophysics. So if you want like an in-depth analysis that goes through each point, each fact, I do suggest this creator's video, CoffeeZilla. It's just so interesting how many times this happened. These people that probably don't deserve it get these unimaginably huge platforms, and the second they get the opportunity, they allegedly screw over the people that put them up and gave them all this money in the first place just to make a quick buck. That's just so shitty. Like, these people are probably making stupid money, and instead of valuing or appreciating your fans that got you to that point, you just allegedly go and completely screw them over for just like some more money that you already had. And there is potentially an argument to be made that Hailey didn't know about these scammy activities happening. I'm not going to really conspire much on that. She either did or she didn't. But what I will say to wrap up this Hawk Tuah coin section of the video, I think if you are going to put your face and your stupid slogan on a product or a cryptocurrency, it is your responsibility to ensure its value both in quality and both in the staff that you're choosing to run it. Because no matter what, it's all gonna come back to you. And even if you do not give a shit about your fans, all you care about is money, it's really stupid to be putting out product or cryptocurrency and not ensuring that this can't all just come back and shoot you in the leg. But that's all I'll say about that. And best for last, you know, if I have to talk about clinging to relevance, the queen, the ruler, the leader, the chosen one of clinging to relevance, the one and only Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas is kind of an anomaly on the internet. I can't keep track of her moves, especially looking back as far as 20 years ago. She has just been doing whatever she wants, and she kind of gets away with like anything that she's ever done. She can do something pretty shitty, gain some attention, and yeah, get like some hate for it, but no matter what, she's always increasing in followers and getting what she wants, which is attention. And with that said, there's nothing inherently wrong with wanting fame or attention, but she has been online for a very long time, and she just be talking. And sometimes when she's just talking, she has a tendency to say some pretty tasteless things. And yet she still has a huge platform. She still has a lot of followers. She still gets people making compilations of her doing iconic shit all the time. And yeah, they're funny. This is what I mean when I say she's an anomaly. So now she's like a living meme, but not in like the way Hawk Tuah is with the one slogan. It's like I can actively think of 10 different things that has trended of just little things she's done.
Is there something else you're searching for?
Hey everyone. I'm already crying.
Huh? What? Oh. Okay.
But you know, she did not get this platform without trying her darndest. She seems to have been actively looking for any excuse to be on camera for about 2 decades. She started her YouTube channel back in 2007, and it took time for it to grow, so she was doing other things. Like she booked some gigs in reality TV, like My Strange Addiction, where she's addicted to tanning.
My name is Trisha, and I can't stop tanning. I mean, I could stop tanning, I just don't want to stop.
She also went on Dr. Phil and got confronted about how she dressed by a man, which was also weird.
Who picks on you and why?
It's just people on the internet like this guy who just thinks everybody gets to say whatever they want and they don't care who they hurt by calling them sluts.
She has used her ability to talk pretty fast for multiple opportunities. Like she went on Ellen.
Stepping on a spider has to be the scariest thing in the world. Actually, you know what would be scarier if after putting on the one shoe, I recklessly put my foot in the other one and discovered that I was teaming with hundreds of spiders, all the babies were...
And she went on America's Got Talent in 2012.
Every single summer when I turn on my TV, I'm watching HT thinking how should we be on that stage on occasion.
Where she proceeded to get X'd off the stage.
I take it seriously because I never had a challenge. Who's that sarcastic so fast? Cut me off, no.
She She even took this talking talent to Guinness to try and get a world record.
3, 2, 1, go!
To be an active discussion with the number of the ever report to get the trouble by the internet, no more by 60 behind national facts such as your $2,000 which is the
She unfortunately was barely unable to beat the previous record holder. Probably because everything she was saying was actually gibberish. But yeah, at this point, I think she would take any opportunity to be filmed as long as possible. Oh, come on down, Trisha! All right, Trisha, you have made it all the way here. What do you think? Do you think you're gonna beat the Guinness World Record for fastest Rubik's Cube solver? Yeah, totally. You'll be filming for my entire attempt, right? Yeah, we need to film everything for the proof that you beat the record. Okay, perfect. Ready when you are, John. All right, Trisha. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
One hour later.
Do you think she even knows what a solved cube looks like? Trisha has lived quite a lot of lives, to say the least. She then got more and more subscribers on her YouTube channel, and she seemed to let reality shows become a thing of her past. And future, baby! She's gonna be on our TVs for... Trisha manages to have at least like one thing a year trend. Whether it's just strange...
Okay, first and foremost, I am still very much pregnant. It is September 9th.
Or problematic.
Buried with a donkey.
She has been able to keep her name in people's mouths on TikTok and YouTube. I mean, look at me. I'm fucking talking about her right now. Trisha, like many others, has proven having resilience and an inherent lack of shame may lead to some fame and money.
What do we always say, Trisha? The best bussy is celibacy.
What a great lesson. Alrighty, y'all. We made it to the end of the video. If you made it here, props to you. That chick is kind of annoying. I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a like and left a comment letting me know if you think Hawk Tuah girl knew about the scam, if you think it was intentional. Make sure you write allegedly like 8 times though, to save your own ass, okay? And if you would like to subscribe, you can go ahead and push the aptly named button down below and tune in next week for a new video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
If you go on Saturday Night Live, I will... What's something really valuable I could put on the line?
Like what?
I'll cut my arm off.